Hello and welcome to the Sniper Trader 101 YouTube channel. My name is Steven, also known as Sniper, and I run the daily Sniper Discord where we specialize in teaching people how to trade options and futures the correct way. We do this live on live stream every single day. If you'd like to be a part of the #1 Discord for day trading, the link is in the bio. Let's get into it. So I didn't end up making a video over the last 2 days because when we're trading at all-time highs, I practice what I preach, okay? If there's no good key levels and we're trading at all-time highs, there's no trade to take. Okay, if you were just trading price action, you need a lot of experience, you need a lot of capital, and the risk to rewards are not there. So after a couple days of trading at all-time highs, we're able to make some micro key levels here. Okay, so in this morning's pre-market live stream that we do every single day, Monday to Friday, we ended up putting in some micro levels. Okay, we ended up making a key level at 510.60. Look, previous resistance, right? This is a big level. Previous pre-market support. Look at the resistance here. We also made another key level at 611. Why 611? It was the high of Tuesday, okay? We also had the previous closing price of SPY at 611.49, and then we ended up just connecting the most wicks as possible, and it so happened to be 612, okay? As well as that is we have our big psychological key level. This is the biggest key level. When we were trading beneath of this level, we knew that 609.73 was the biggest level if you've been watching my channel. So this morning, right, we knew above 609.73 SPY is bullish. So what did we end up doing today? It was very, very simple. I took 2 trades today. I was 1 for 2, right? 1 small loss, 1 massive freaking W. I'm going to show you right here. So this morning, right, there's nothing here. The first 20 minutes of the day, nothing here. We came back down to our key level, 609.73. I had patience. I wasn't buying right at here. We had a nice big bullish move upwards. We came back down. I ended up buying 609 calls here. As soon as I saw some weakness, ended up stopping out very quickly, okay? Very, very small loss. So then I'm like, guys, this doesn't make sense because the 30-minute is a little bit bearish, but our macro level's holding. If you look at the 30-minute time frame, we held this as a floor. So I was very call biased, and did not want puts at all. So it happened again. We broke beneath of our key level. Big move up, came back down. I'm like, guys, this is it. This SPY should absolutely skyrocket right now. This is the best risk reward for calls. We ended up buying 609 calls and brought these disgustingly back in the freaking money. This was a beautiful trade here. And if you look, we ended up making a higher low, touching sloping support. Okay, beautiful sloping support, and everything was saying up. We were holding it. Now let's look at the 30-minute time frame right now. Look at today. And remember, this was a macro level, so you got to use macro contracts. I so happen to use same-day contracts today, 609 contracts. I made a stupid bag, right? But it took a lot of patience because in the start, it just looked like chop. SPY wasn't moving much. Every red candle, the following candle ended up being a buy. After every buy candle, the following candle ended up being a sell candle. So it was like consolidation, but it was consolidating so perfectly, holding support of our key level. This is why I tried calls the first time. I was wrong. I sat on my hands. It came back down, retested at support, bought back in, ended up buying the lower high. Boom, boom, off to the freaking races. Today, FOMC minutes were at 2. We ended up making a bag nice and early in the morning. Called it quits for the rest of the day. But let's look at the key levels that I gave the Discord to be trading at if they would like to trade. So, very simple. We ended up having a gap close reversal. Okay, we ended up gapping down from our key level, right? We broke above it, and then we sold off. We came back down, sold off again, right? Just doing puts at 611.50 until we held this as a support. We went higher. It came back down, held it as support. That's when we got the FOMC. Boom, boom, boom. Now, let's look at the daily time frame. I didn't end up making a video Monday. I want you guys to understand why I was so bullish on SPY. Okay, so if you're looking at the same chart I'm looking at right now, we ended up having a sloping resistance, right? I ended up taking the highs of January 24th and I connected the highs to January 31st. Sloping resistance. You know what happened yesterday? We broke out of sloping resistance, we back tested and immediately shot up. So we knew that this move from yesterday was extremely bullish. This is why we are dip buying calls towards the absolute low of the day today, right? We were buying 609 calls. SPY ended up closing at pretty much 613. It was a big freaking day. Very proud of the Discord. A lot of people made money. And guess what? All we did is play the best setups at the best prices. You don't need to just be playing channel breakouts, trend lines, right? Following indicators. Yo, take the hard part out of trading. Make it easy, right? Make it easy. Play levels that we know are big supports and big resistance levels and buy in. Every time we buy in, we know we are wrong once. Look at the chart today. I literally bought calls towards the absolute low of the day today. I tried it once and lost. And it was still holding. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying this again. This is a floor. The biggest macro gap is a floor. And when we know something is a macro key level holding support, it takes a little time to break out. And this was the true direction of SPY. We were right from early this morning. And looking back at the day, phenomenal. Very, very pleased with how today went. So let's look at tomorrow. What are the best levels to be trading at? Very simple, right? First thing you want to do is we're going to add the previous closing price to SPY, because at these levels, when you're trading at all-time highs, you need something, okay? So SPY ended up closing at 612.93. Boom, all right? And you guys know what we do. We make a dotted line, right? And we make it red, so we know that this is a big gap to trade on SPY. What else do we do? This gap from yesterday's previous closing price, what do we end up doing? Making it into a key level. The gap is filled, and now look, 611.49. Look at today. Once we hold this level as support, big upside. If we can't hold this level for support, we're going to be dropping down $1, right? $1 full all the way to 610.60. So tomorrow, what I'd like to see, okay? The first thing what we got to do is, I'm going to do this quick. Remember, forexfactory.com. Let's look at Thursday, right? Today we had FOMC minutes. We ended up having that at, where was it? Sorry, Wednesday. 2 o'clock, right? So we knew that. Now, remember, this is a free news website. So we have unemployment claims at 8:30 before market open. Cool. What do we have after that? We have crude oil inventories at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Let's look. FOMC members talking, nothing too much. Now, let's look at Friday. We got a bunch of red folders here. Let's go to 8:30 a.m. Okay, we got some Canadian news, and then we have flash manufacturing and flash services PMI. 8:30 a.m., an hour before market open, then 15 minutes into market open. We also have 2 orange folders at 10 a.m., and then we also have a red folder at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, okay? So now we know the news for the rest of the week. Nothing too crazy that's going to boost the market, okay? So we know that. So as of right now, what do we know, right? We currently have a sloping resistance in play, right? When we're trading at all-time highs, we like as much information as possible, and it's always safe just to put in a nice sloping resistance level, right? So we know beneath of this trend, sloping resistance, this downtrend line, that we are in a downtrend, okay? We end up gapping up tomorrow, 0 trade. Even if we come back down to PCP, I'm not buying calls, okay? When do we get, what are the best trades? 612.93. If we end up rejecting this, it's an empty pocket all the way back down to 612. So 1 full point down. We end up making this a resistance, it's another 50 cents down. We end up making this resistance, it's another $1 down. Okay, to the upside, I got nothing to the upside, okay? Best level for puts tomorrow, where you're wrong once, is going to be 612.93 PCP. I plan on hitting the gap close reversal. Again, if we end up gapping up, I'm not taking a trade. Even if we come back down to PCP, I may trade some price action, but I'm not giving you guys any trade to take because I don't know the unknown. I don't have a crystal ball. At these levels, we end up gapping up. Right, you're either a part of the community, and we're talking through this on live stream while I'm live trading. Until that, I don't know what to do. So if you'd like to join the Daily Sniper, guys, link is in the bio. So weakness at 612.93. We end up rejecting this. It's going to be a free fall $1. We end up rejecting 612. Previous resistance of today that we held support. We're going to be dropping all the way back down to 611.49. Previous resistance today, which was Monday or Tuesday's gap, right? Tuesday's previous closing price at 611.49. If we end up making this a resistance, we're coming all the way back down to 610. That's it. Those are the best levels to be trading at. If you'd like to make some money with us tomorrow, guys, link is in the bio. Ends up being $2 a day per live stream. It costs money for education, guys. This is a very expensive industry, hobby, job, career to be in, and you need to learn to invest in yourselves. And if you're not willing to invest in yourself, there's no point of day trading. This is a very expensive industry, and that's the reason why I started this company, to just teach every single person everything I know, how I trade, and what not to do, what I did. So if you'd like to be part of us, guys, I'm live streaming tomorrow at 9:15, 15 minutes for market open tomorrow. Link is in the bio. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care.